So this is called McKelvey's theorem.
Oh yeah, this is solid.
And I don't know the year. 80s. So these are the three ideal policies of our three voters. And now our starting point, say, is somewhere here in the middle. Right? So it's actually pretty good. So everybody. Okay. So now let's ask the question, which other policies would defeat this green box in a majority vote? So let me draw circles around each of this point that precisely, so that are centered on each point, but go through this current policy. Maybe this looks something like this. So remember, these are circles with center each of these points that go through the current policy. So now, which new policies would defeat this guy in a majority vote? So, so for example, if we take something in here, then this will not win against that one, because he likes this better, but these two don't. But what about the intersections of these circles? So everything in here is strictly preferred to that one by these two guys, and this guy hates it even more. So everything in this area will defeat this choice, and everything in this area will defeat this choice, again because these two guys prefer anything in here to this one, and anything in this area will defeat this choice because these two guys prefer anything in here to this one. So, and how can we use this to manipulate public choices? Now let me draw a picture again with these lines. And yeah, let's say we start in the middle because this is actually a pretty good policy. And so what's the red X? So where should I try to get this going?
What over on this whiteboard?
will give me drawing problems. So something like this whiteboard. Bottom right, bottom right. Okay. Okay, so the first guy that we are going to propose will be simply, say, the reflection along this line. So maybe y1 is slightly over here. So this is supposed to be the reflection of this point along this line moved in a tiny bit. So here we will have the situation that these two guys prefer this one a tiny little bit to this alternative, but this voter will be really unhappy about this change. So we can get these two to approve this by a majority vote, and kind of, so they get a tiny improvement from their point of view, and we use this tiny improvement that we give to these two guys to hurt this one really bad. Now we're here after the majority vote. So now we're going to play the same game with these two guys. We're going to give these two guys a tiny improvement and hurt this one really bad. So we reflect this one down here, maybe up to here. So and we can keep going like this. So we can play off these two guys against this one. To get over here, And then we play off these two guys against that one to go over here. And then we play off these two guys against this one. Go over here. 4 and white 5. And then we play off these two guys against that one. Go down here somewhere. White 6. And then, yeah, maybe go up here. White 7. And then we can use this one to get somewhere here. White 8. So the point of this is that we can always choose a sequence of these lines to get this sequence to diverge, right? So by giving some of the voters, maybe 2 of the voters, tiny improvements and hurting one really bad, we can make everybody arbitrarily miserable by going along this way. And so once we are arbitrarily miserable, our red X is going to be a huge improvement for everybody. And yeah, this is the way this goes. And of course you have to generalize this a bit if you have more than 3 voters, but the same principle goes through. And so the morale of the story is that just by voting you can't control anything. You have to have a public discussion about political topics. And this is what protest is all about. And this is why police shouldn't beat up protesters. Okay.